Hello.
Hello.
Hi, you're just walking around. Who are you?
Yeah, I'm just getting seated.
Okay, who are you?
My name is Braden Arnold.
Oh, wow.
Pardon me?
Braden Arnold.
Arnold Braden?
Sure, we'll go with that.
Well, you have two.
Yeah. It's like George Michael.
Turn your camera to yeah, like that.
How's that?
It's
Oh,
good.
wow.
Oh, that's better.
There he is.
All right. You're our first call.
All right.
Great curtains, by the way. Before we even start, I'm a curtain guy.
Yeah.
And can I compliment you on, you don't see green curtains a lot, and I got to say something. Can I say something? I love I love your green curtains. And which Motel 6 are you at, by the way?
Well, it's the one close to the school that I just finished at, DeVry.
Oh,
I'm not sure if you're familiar with it.
Oh,
Wait, did you finish for DeVry? Because I was supposed to do the commencement speech this year.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, we missed you.
Yeah, I did it online,
wow.
but nobody logged in.
And it's a technical school.
That's the thing with technology these
Are you
days.
in a motel room?
I'm not. I'm actually at my work. I work at a funeral home, so.
Do you really?
Wow.
I do, yeah.
Downer.
What do you do?
So I just got my license as a funeral director or a mortician in March here. So I kind of do a little bit of everything.
Can you show us a body?
Well, you're looking at one.
No, but one that you would work on.
Lively.
When you say with in a mortician, you do a little bit of everything. I would imagine if you say everything, have you ever aside from embalming and dressing and putting makeup and fixing up and preparing,
Yep.
you said everything.
Yep. That's a lot of what I do here.
No, I know, but I'm talking about like maybe one other thing like that. Maybe you did.
Uh-huh.
Like one other thing, like what?
Just saying.
Oh, I see where you're going.
Just to check to see if
Let's see your fingers.
she's alive.
Is there any hair under your nails or?
Can we see a body?
Currently, we're pretty slow around here this last week or two, so we actually don't have anybody here.
Let's hope a murder happens during this call so a body comes in. We'd love to see
I
it.
hope not. Those aren't the most fun to deal with.
Have you dealt with a murder?
Yes.
What happened?
It was a little bit complicated. We kind of show up after all the
Well, you don't want to
the
show up before
craziness
the.
goes
You don't want
away,
to.
so
You don't want
we're-
to show up before the murder.
Yeah.
Because that would
Yeah,
be well.
yeah, that
that'd be better. I think that would save lives. If the mortician shows up 10 minutes before the murder, I'd leave, and then there wouldn't be a murder.
Yeah, but it's very possible that could be a big deterrent. But
What's the weirdest thing that has happened with a body or so far in your career?
I've got a couple of pretty good stories. I'm not going to use any names because that probably wouldn't be very professional. So we've had a couple weird requests with like cremations.
Go ahead. Use a name, but just make up a name. Use Fezbuster.
Fezbuster, yes.
Go ahead.
So Fezbuster passed away.
Okay.
And Fezbuster's brother told us that his brother's last wish was to be covered in Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce before he went through the crematory.
Wow, must have smelled good by that funeral home that day.
We
Do you have a drive-through window?
don't have a drive-through window.
Okay.
We're
Are you
thinking
up-
about putting one in after COVID. We got a lot of those drive-through funerals, so probably wouldn't be a terrible idea.
You see, you were trying to be funny, and then that's what this is about. You were helpful. You gave them a great idea.
A drive-through funeral home where you just pull up, stuff your deady through the window. And
Is that what you would do? It'd be like a receptor kind of thing.
Oh, we could probably make something like that work.
And can we
throw
get
them through
fries
the
with
window.
that?
We'll take them in. We'll throw them back out when people want to come by.
So you put barbecue sauce on Fuzzbuster.
So yeah. We'll try to make anything as long as it's not too inhumane. But
It's not humane to cover somebody in
Barbecue
sauce and then burn them.
No.
What about onions?
I've heard some weird stuff that might be at the top
What's
of the
the
list.
other
so
story
far.
you have?
Before we go, are you okay? What's your name again?
My name is Braden.
Are you, health-wise, are you okay? Like, do you have a cold or anything? Because I could swear I heard some coughing in the background.
I get what you did there.
Well, I'm just concerned.
Did you have a question for us?
Do you have barbecue sauce for us?
No, I don't have any barbecue sauce on me today.
What was the second one? He had a second one he's holding back on, I think, Howie.
Go ahead.
Request-wise from people, I don't have any crazy stories other than that I can think of off the top
What
of my
about
head,
like a body came in and you saw something on the body that was just blowing you away and you couldn't have, and you had to keep your professionalism and not tickle it?
There's been some certain items that have shown up with people that you wouldn't really imagine that this would be with the person when they come in. So, some people have some adult items with them when they come back in.
Wait, like what?
And
like
where?
like a grandparent?
Oh, you could probably use your imagination.
I don't want to. You're here live. We don't have to. Tell us.
Uh-oh. I don't know if I like where this is going. And I don't know if
Yeah,
I like where the items were going.
Go ahead.
What was there?
There was it was a purple item, and it may have been, 6 inches long.
Yes.
Teletubby?
Teletubby, Smurf,
That was small Teletubby.
Barney.
I love you. You love me. We're a happy family
in eternity. Because they're in a funeral home. I added that.
Oh, I like that. What did you want to talk to us about? Go ahead.
I really have. I've enjoyed listening to both of your guys' podcasts, so I'm kind of a fan of both of you. Harlan's been he's been one of my favorites since I was real little. We used to watch Rocket Man all the time. My favorite movie.
Whoa, thanks.
Got to see Harlan live when he came to close to my town it's been a few months. So,
wait, what town?
You were in Fort Wayne not too long ago.
Oh, I love forts.
Indiana.
I love going to forts.
I think you visited a rotating giant bread machine while you were in town.
That's right.
You visited a rotating giant bread machine.
They had a giant billboard, and it was a factory that made loaves of bread.
Right.
And on the roof of the...
can I just say something?
Okay.
In a lot of the world, a factory that makes loaves of bread is sometimes referred to as a bakery.
Right.
Oh yeah, that's okay. It was a giant bakery.
Okay.
And on the roof, they had a giant loaf of bread.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had this automated thing where slices of bread were coming out of the loaf. It looked like the loaf was taking a loaf, if I'm being honest.
Well, that is a bakery and a bread slicer. But I would imagine when you're on the road, for the amount of time that you're on the road, and you are a mortician that doesn't have one body there, things seem more special than they are. I mean, what you're describing is not that great, but
that's pretty much what we get to do around here in our small towns. Is we go and watch rotating bread machines.
Wow. All right.
It's about the most entertainment we have when we don't have anybody.
So you have nothing to say to us, just hello.
I just thought I'd chat.
Can you show us around a mortuary?
If you want me to probably make you a little seasick and dizzy from the moving camera, I can.
I'd love to see some tools or whatever you would do, or an embalming.
Seasick is at least a step above being dead.
That's true.
Show us the crematorium. Show us something.
Can you smoke some ashes?
We don't.
Can you roll up some ashes and smoke them for us and get high on someone's
Do you ever keep a body part? Is there any body part anywhere?
No. We don't do that stuff in this funeral.
You ever take a hand and duct tape it to a ruler and use it as a back scratcher? Because they're not going to use it.
I haven't yet, but that's an idea to use.
Okay, just asking.
Maybe.
Have you ever had one of the bodies seem like they move or make a sound or do things? Have you ever had that?
Yeah.
What happened?
Sometimes they do. So our crematory is not on site. We actually used one in a neighboring town because we just don't have the volume. And I was driving over to take somebody over there, and all of a sudden they kind of let out a groan, and that was a little freaky the first time I ever heard that. So kind of
like that.
Oh.
Yeah,
they had an orgasm on the way to the graveyard.
And that doesn't stop you from cremating them. The fact that they're going, oh.
No,
why?
No, once you poke them and prod them enough, you probably, they don't make any noises. So.
So if they're a little bit alive, you'll just poke them or prod them until they're dead.
Yeah, if they say ow, then we wait a few minutes and then we'll send them.
Wow. Okay, so ow is the safe word.
Yes.
If they just go,
if you don't want to be thrown in a fiery furnace, you better say ow.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
If I bring my own, and this is just a suggestion for me and you, if me and Howie bring our own, like chicken, would you come in on with us and make it like a chicken and rib barbecue combo? Like if we wanted to come there and eat?
It'd probably be a little overdone, honestly.
Okay, but, as long as we get a
I like
deal.
my bacon overdone, so maybe breakfast. We could have like a brunch, a mortuary brunch. Show us some stuff that would make us seasick. Go ahead.
Wow.
Let me flip you around
He's
here.
on the move.
We're on the move.
It's got to make the dead people jealous, just the fact that he's up walking around. Like, how pissed are they right now?
What is this? So what are we looking at now?
Oh, my God.
We're in a mortuary.
This is the hallway.
Hallway?
This is our foyer.
Foyer.
It's pronounced foyer.
Well, they got. What kind of pamphlets do you have? What are the pamphlets?
Hey, there's Archie and Edith's living room set from All in the Family.
Yeah. Well, on doilies. You don't see doilies a lot anymore.
Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Remember him? He wrote Tarzan.
Oh, what's this? What are we at now? That's where you have an.
This is where we have
the
our
service.
Our services.
Yeah.
How many waiters do you employ?
We have. Wait,
for the barbecued ribs. It looks like a restaurant.
No, take us to real, where the workroom.
Isn't that where Beauty and the Beast was filmed? It sure looks like it.
Okay. Oh, the elevator.
There's joy. You gotta have an elevator so people.
Okay, we're going.
Oh wow, there's white. The hearse. The white hearse.
Yeah, we don't do black. It's too hard to keep clean.
Racist.
I'm gonna take you in here.
Even the dead. Racist.
No admittance. Well, we're getting in.
Yeah. Oh, I think we're getting close to a body. They got to be in the.
No, we don't have any in here. So.
Is that where you suck the meat? Like the what's that called? Embalming.
Oh, embalming.
Yep. Yeah. Embalming is just any chemical applied to
Didn't the Una embalmer just die?
Oh, I think he blew himself up.
Oh, what is this?
Is that the Una embalmer or the Unabomber?
Wait, go back to the suck room.
I want to see the tools.
Yeah, we want to see
where you want to see the tools.
Where you suck This is where we're all going to end up, by the way, Howie. As
at the end of this podcast.
As life is, we all end up, and Gomez sucks our blood. Is it Gomez?
It would be a dream come true if I could get Harlan in here one day.
To embalm. What is that?
That's kind of our tools.
What's the stuff to the right? That's your work tools. It's all scissors.
Can we just go back a second, Howie?
You got your.
What did you say? You would love me in there?
Well, it'd be an honor one day.
Hey, wait! Keep that drawer open.
Whoa! Wait, I'm getting nervous.
I don't want to give you too much information.
I want to know what each of those things. What you do with each of those things.
He's gonna use them on me, apparently.
Yeah, I want to see what you would do with Harlan.
God, what am I, a model car kit suddenly?
You're not gonna be alive forever, are you?
God, this guy's starting to get a little.
A boy can only wish.
This started fun, and now I'm terrified.
Go back to the drawer. Okay, what is that?
This is a scalpel. That's what we use
to cut what?
We go in through the about right where your clavicle is, getting to your jugular and your artery.
Yeah.
God.
And then we'll put a what we call a. I'll try to just dumb it down a little bit. So
by the way,
dumb it down. Why are you doing that? Why would you dumb it down?
Well,
you're just judging
you
us.
didn't go to DeVry, so you don't. You
yeah,
probably
that's
just
true.
wouldn't understand.
That's true, Howie.
So,
We did
show
not
us the
go to
tools.
DeVry.
Turn the camera around. I want to see what you're looking at.
I want to see his
You don't
shirt.
like looking at me, huh?
I love it. I want to look in the eyes of the man who's gonna.
So
suck my
I want to
meat.
ask. So those are what's that thing to the right? It looks like a pin cushion.
Oh, those are all needles that we use. You can tell it's very organized. I knew I was going to be in here today.
No, but the pin cushion. Why do you have all those needles? What do you do with all that?
That's for the
That's
voodoo
to sew
stuff.
people back up.
To sew them back up.
Oh,
Why do they come in all?
If you make a cut, you got to cut. Well, if you make a cut into somebody, you got to sew it up so they don't.
What do you use the big orange or yellow scissors for? What are those?
That's just to cut clothing, if I need to.
Can you make paper dolls?
I don't, but I
Okay.
wish I did.
Let's show us another drawer.
Wow, look at his shoes.
Another.
You're looking at the
drawer.
drapes and the shoes we're seeing.
Well, I'm a
What's that
detail
stuff?
guy. I only have so long to live, apparently. God.
That stuff, razor, just stuff.
Razor,
to
you
house
shave them?
ties.
Oh God.
Sometimes, yeah, people will, be in a nursing home a little long and never got shaved. So,
What's the
That's a
oldest
beauty
lady
product.
you've had to give a Brazilian to?
ooh, I've not had to do any Brazilians, thank goodness. But
What about a landing strip?
oldest lady that I've had in here is probably my own grandmother.
You had to do your own grandmother?
You shaved your own.
Well,
Oh God.
I involved my own grandmother. Yes, I did not do her. I don't like to use that term.
Not
'cause
do
that's
her.
a little,
If you're gonna do
Yeah,
me, you
that's-
can
that's
do her. That's what
distasteful.
I say.
Yeah, it is distasteful. You wouldn't do
God.
that, but you did. Is that weird when you're working on your own family members?
It was a little bit tough, but
Oh.
she was 101, almost 102. So
Did she get the barbecue sauce?
she did not. No, thank goodness.
Is this a family business?
It was bought out
They all die.
by our current owners. We have two owners here, and they've both been here for about 20 plus years. So it's still family ran. It's just not the family that started it.
Are you part of the family? Are you related?
I am not. No. So I just got my license, and my plan is to buy into this business
Wow.
when the oldest owner retires.
I think he's part of the Addams family because I heard him mention Morticia.
Mortician.
Oh,
I don't even.
sorry.
that-
My bad.
I don't like mortician. I only use that because.
What do you call yourself
How
then?
about chef?
I call myself funeral director.
A director.
Kind of like, yeah, you're kind of like a party planner.
Yeah.
Almost,
Oh, yeah.
for-
Would you use him as a party planner?
Well,
Like
do
if we
I
were
have a
gonna throw-
choice? I'm dead.
A shindig. Right?
I didn't know if death could be so delicious, though. I think I'd like to be marinated in like citrus and Worcestershire sauce and maybe made into jerky.
We could make like a little Harlan like chow mein or something.
When is the
Oh my
last?
God.
When was the last
my God.
cremation?
Probably about 2 weeks ago is when we've had our last cremation. We had a funeral last week.
Wow. So it's picking up. It's getting busy.
How many
Back to
people
school.
are in your town? Like, aren't there people dying every second? 2 weeks
Well,
ago.
there's more than one funeral home in every town, so
But you got to do something
special
special to pick up business. You got to offer. Like, do you have offers? Special offers? I
It's
saw
got
the
the
pamphlets.
barbecue deal. It's got the barbecue.
sometimes
deal.
we do a buy one get one free.
Do you do that?
Jesus.
Oh.
Die one and get one free. It's more like it.
Do
Die
more
one
people
and
have
get one
innies or outies?
Innings or outies for
They're
The vaginas.
I think all vaginas are
I
innies.
try not to look at all that.
Really? So you don't look at a vaginas when you're burying people.
I try not to. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's hard, isn't it?
It's kind of there. So yeah, you see stuff, but it's you're kind of focused more on the task at hand than
Right. But specifically your grandmother's vagina.
Oh my God.
that one. I really shielded my own eyes because it was not part of what I wanted to see. But I wanted to do
But you want to
to
see where your parents are from,
That's true.
right?
Well, just one of them. Not both of them are from there.
I know, but that's all. Do you not love your parents?
Well, I do.
So, don't you want to know? Was your father's mother or your mother's mother?
That was my father's mother.
Okay,
Yeah.
so don't you want to know where he came from?
Oh, I knew where he came from.
Do you love your parents to death, or do you just love them?
Right now, I just love them.
But you will love them to death eventually?
Eventually, yes.
Are you going to have to work on your own parents, like barbecue them and put salad dressing on them or whatever you do?
I haven't talked to them about that. I'll ask him that next time I see him.
Your dad, I bet your dad's a Thousand Islands guy and your mom's ranch. I'm just guessing.
That's pretty spot on, actually.
Yeah.
How did you know?
Well,
How did you know?
I think you've met my dad, haven't you? I bet you have.
He's talking to you.
Oh, yeah, I have. Yes.
He hangs around, as you guys call it, the bread factory.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the bread factory.
Bakery for everybody else watching and listening.
Yeah.
Anyway, you're not busy today, are you?
I've really not
Want to
been
take another
busy
call?
today. I've tried to keep busy, but
this one feels like it's dying.
We're going to take another call. But Brandon, thank you so much. You've been wonderful, and you've been a good sport.
Yeah.
And it's okay if we use this, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'd be happy to be a part of it.
And I can't wait till you embalm me. And I do want a Brazilian.
We'll send him over.
I want a Brazilian.
Harlan, next time you come to Indiana,
Yeah.
I'll actually, when you were here, and I don't know if you'll remember this, you signed a poster.
Oh, boy.
When you were here, Rocket Man poster in Indiana,
Yeah.
in Fort Wayne. That was my poster.
Oh, wow.
But it wasn't you that got him the...
No, I actually had to get security to take it to him because he was too afraid to come back out.
He's afraid because he's going to die.
Yeah.
Well, there was a lot of hecklers there, and I wouldn't want to come back out either.
Well,
So
Brandon,
you're the best, and can't wait to let you barbecue me soon.
And thanks for the tour.
You better write down what you want to be covered with, because otherwise we'll just use the generic Walmart brand.
I'd like to be blackened, actually.
Well, we could probably make that happen. I was just told recently that at one point in the cremation process, your body will be medium rare to well done.
So
who told you that?
I'm not sure who told me that.
You're hearing voices.
Oh, boy.
He's hearing voices.
Somebody told me that.
Okay.
Okay,
Brandon. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Hey, I appreciate it, guys. You guys
we
take
appreciate
care.
it.
See you on the other side.
Day.
See you on the other side.
Wow.
I'll be on this side. You might be on the other side.
You leave the light on for us.
I'll leave the light on for you.
Do people get hard-ons when they die?
Easy, guy. Easy.
I've heard yes, but I've not witnessed it yet. So,
because you can put an eye out.
Yeah, he probably could.
Who's he? Who are you speaking of? Harlan again.
I could probably take your fucking wig right off your head. Forget about your eye.
Maybe he has it.
Huh?
Maybe it isn't.
Oh, do you have a wig?
It's a hairpiece.
Do I have a wig?
Is that a hairpiece?
No, my wife actually does my hair. So,
is she alive?
She's still alive. Yep.
Yeah, sure.
You shaved her?
In front of your grandmother? Uh-huh.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Until
That
next
said it
time.
all. That said it all.
Happy holiday.
We love you so much.
Thank you, Brandon.
Appreciate it, guys. You guys have a good one. I'm excited to see what this whole episode turns out to be.
He's our first. Our first topic, and it's about dying.
I wasn't
glad
about
that I
dying. It was
could
about barbecue.
be the first.
Oh, sorry.
It's like a cooking segment.
Yeah.
Every podcast should have a cooking segment.
with
This was a cooking
human
segment.
flesh.
All right.
Thank you, Jeffrey Dahmer. Brandon.
Wow.
Hey, no problem. Take care, Harlan.
Take care.
Take care,
Guy
Howie.
Ferrari.
We love you.
He's got the same hair, darker, but the guy
Love you
Ferrari.
guys too.
We love you too.
Take care. Wow.
All right.
All right.
Hey, chicken chow mein.
Chicken chow mein, baby.
He's a big fan. All right. The Zooms don't go away so fast, and then it just gets uncomfortable.
End the call, Brandon Hurt. Like
Please,
pretend
just
you're
try.
pretend you're
I don't know how to
dying.
work technology.
Just slam your lid down. Slam your laptop lid down.
No, don't slap us.
Throw it in the grave.
Get off the phone.
Throw it in the
The Zoom
crematorium.
won't end.
Throw it in the
See you
crematorium.
guys.
You can't make
See ya.
anything. Oh,
Wow.
there we are. We're back. Whew.
I think he's judging us now. Look at him, boy, with his arms crossed and just he's I think he's glaring at us. Maybe he's embalmed. Looks like he's embalmed. Did the last guest suck his meat out?